Hey everyone, Phi Farley here, January 16th. Happy Thursday, everybody. College basketball best bet. Finally off a winner yesterday. Nice home win for the Rutgers. So able to get a win there, looking for a back-to-back win. Think we got a good game here to pick from. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. First, let me say thank you to the subscribers. I appreciate the feedback, by the way. Some of the comments down below. Feel free to throw those down there if you got any feedback for me. But really appreciate you. For those just tuning in, thanks for joining in. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, take a second to do so. Hit subscribe, get my picks all year long. Hit the notification bell, get my picks as soon as they come out. All right, now let's cut right to it. I want to chime in real quick on this one. First, before I get into the best bet, let me mention my team, which alma mater, Eastern Washington University, is playing Idaho today. It's a rivalry game. They're an hour and a half apart. They'll take the bus down to Moscow, Idaho. I'd look for an up-tempo game there. I think the over is going to get blasted. I think they'll end up in the 170s, if not 180s. There's not a lot of defense on that court when both those teams hit the court. And they'll run. I think they're just going to run. They're both going to be fresh, no travel involved really. So I think it's just going to be, and both fans' bases will be there lightly. Not a lot of people come out for that game, I'll be honest. But I look towards the over. It's sitting at 152.5, 153 some places. So check that out. All right, now let's talk about best bet. Here we get a team that is going to be looked at in the public's eyes quite well. Ranked number 20, Colorado, going into Arizona State, where they've had a really difficult time since they've joined the Pac-12. Against both Arizona schools, they're sitting 1-13 straight up. Against Arizona State, 1-7 against them in Arizona. So this is not a place Colorado is very comfortable. Now, their players are tenured. They've been on the team a while, largely the same team last year is the Colorado team this year, which is why they're a nice pick to make a run here in the tournament. Now, that said, this same squad lost by 20-plus points the last 2 years in Arizona. They're not just losing, they're getting throttled against Arizona State and the Sun Devils. Now, I will say this, Colorado's also been the beneficiary of some pretty nice scheduling. First 3 conference games here that they've played have all been home games: Oregon, Oregon State, Utah, dropping the Oregon State game but getting that nice Oregon win. Arizona State, on the other hand, is on the flip side of that. 3 road games to start off their year, 2 against top 25 teams. This will be the 3rd in the last 4 games against top 25 teams. However, the first home game. So they played at Arizona, then at Oregon State, nice win there, then at Oregon, put up a battle, loses by 9. Now they're back at home. I think they're going to have a good shot here. The other thing that should be taken into account is that Arizona State played Colorado to open up the season in China. So they had a quite a unorthodox type opening match, which they get to get familiar with the opponent. But that said, both White and which is the leading rebounder for Arizona State, and Cherry were not in that game. They were suspended for the opening game. So look for them to have an impact and a difference in this game. I think Arizona State wins this game as a 1-point underdog, but you can take it money line. I think Arizona State's going to win this game and continue their streak and dominance at home. I think Colorado's going to have enough money just coming in, ranked number 20, and don't need much line incentive. So give me Arizona State as the home underdog slightly. I'll take a money line, though, to win, and let's see if we can make it 2 in a row. Good luck, everyone, today. See you again soon.